buddy was talking about his daughter, married to her husband. They got two kids, and they've been married about 15 years. But he mentioned that his daughter's husband does all the house is in his name, and the cars are in his name, and all the bank accounts are in his name. I guess the wife just plays the wife with the kids and whatnot. And he was worried about the legalities of doing it that way, putting everything in the husband's name. If anything should happen to the husband, would his daughter have any issues or any problems? I don't know about the will or anything, but I'm just kind of surprised. Everything is, in the husband's name, and the daughter has nothing.
Do they have children together?
What would be the deal? Yes, they do. They have two.
And does he have any children from a previous marriage?
No, this is both their first marriage.
Right.
High school sweethearts from day one.
Good. Well, first of all, most of our clients, most married couples own everything jointly. So these folks are already out of the ordinary by the fact that everything's in the husband's name only. So let's talk about this. If the husband were to pass away without a will, Florida statutes would write a will for him, and it would say everything goes to his wife. It would require probate to get there, but she's going to end up with everything. Number two, if they get divorced, the fact that the assets are in his name only is not going to mean anything. If they've accumulated this wealth, money in the bank, equity in the home, while they're married, she's going to get half of it, even if her name is not on those accounts. So then we just get down to the third, kind of the practical controlling side of things. And yeah, he's controlling all the money. If the bank accounts are in his name only, she doesn't have a right to look at them, doesn't know what's going in and out of them. And I find that to be a bit bothersome, just personally. And so this may be the kind of thing that she may want to speak up for herself and say, look, honey, it's our money. You may be earning it, but it's our money. I'd like to at least have my name on the bank account so I can get an understanding of see the monthly statements about what's going on in there.
You had mentioned about going through probate. If her name was on, the house and all the accounts like that, if he was to pass, well, then she wouldn't have to worry about anything. It'd just automatically go to her name without going through court.
That's exactly right, Steve. So most of our clients, married couples, own everything jointly. That means when one of them passes away, the survivor automatically owns it all, no probate required. If the assets are in the husband's name only, we just spoke about that he may pass away. Florida statutes is going to say everything goes to the wife, but it would require probate to get there because the assets are in his name only.
I'll let everybody know.
Well,
thank you.
Yeah, we don't want to be married. Thank you, Steve. We appreciate it. Not that we're going to be marital counselors here, but this day and age, it would make sense, especially them first marriages, 15 years. It would make sense to have the wife's name on all of the assets, the home, bank accounts.
Well, I think what Steve was asking, because he's concerned about his friend and obviously friend's daughter, is in particular, it would be difficult. I think that is really the bottom line of the question. If something, God forbid, did happen to this husband, now it will be difficult for the wife. She will have to go through processes. It won't be easy.
Exactly.
That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
So it's even if everything else, if they agree that it's that way, it's because of the structure of the way they have it, it will be challenging for her.
When we do probates for people, from the day they started, it takes up to 30 days for the executor to be appointed. And if bank accounts truly are in his name, it means that's 30 days that she's not going to have access to those funds. Now, that would cause a hardship.
Very likely.